Alright, guys, I have an announcement for today, and I thought I'd get it out of the way, and alright, I'm shutting down the channel. The channel has not been going well. We have, what? How many subscribers do we have? How many subscribers do we even have? 31 subscribers. I've released some brand new videos. You can check those out before the channel shuts down. It's just not been going well with the channel and everything. And there's 2 VTubers right now. It's just not been going well. So, I think I'll keep the channel up, but I'll stop posting videos, and yeah. Also, I want you guys to look at what day it is. You see the date right there? You know how it's April 1st? You know, right? Okay, cool. So just remember that the day I shut down was April 1st. Oh, sorry, I misspoke there. The day I did not shut down because it is April Fool's Day, and if I got any of you, tell me in the comments because that's really funny. Ha 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 ha. Hold up. I'm trying to. Oh my gosh. Oh my hand. Oh, hold on, wait. Let's see if I can. Hold on, let me try and. Ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. You got got if you got fooled. If you didn't, good job. My April Fool's Day thing was really lame. I'm sorry, it was really generic. I didn't have any better ideas. But anyway, on to the real topic of this video. We're gonna be watching an analog horror series, if you saw it, called Vita Carnis. I already watched the first video. You can watch that one yourself because I kind of don't want to rewatch it. And we're gonna restart this video, and we are going to have a good time, being absolutely grossed out. Turn this down a bit. Alright.
The trimmings. Trimmings are small animals that resemble skinned raccoons. They are commonly known to have a plump body, round head, small eyes, nose and ear holes, and
okay, I just want to admire this art real fast.
a gape mouth.
Because as you see in my new video, I do indeed and in fact make actual art instead of poorly photoshopped thumbnails. But yeah, I make little art I made it for this video. This was back when I was first starting IBIS. I think overall I did a pretty good job. I drew the characters well and I got their details right. But other than that, I usually just don't. All of these, I took thumbnails and pictures from other people's videos because, I mean, come on. This one's from Fusion's video. Because, I don't know how to take it. I don't edit. But anyway, yeah, I made this though. I made this using my great Canva account. What the heck happened to my arm there? I made this using my Canva account, this using my Canva account, you know. Made this using my Canva account, this. This was a really weird glitch that I screenshotted in the game where Catnap was coming through the vents, but it was also the final cutscene. So I thought it looked really cool, so I screenshotted it and it was like the perfect shot. And we got all my Poppy Playtime videos. I was too lazy because the game is actual buns. I said this game was too awesome. I changed my mind. You can see in the description. It's bad. It's not a good game. Secret of the Mimic is way better. And I also played the Fast Fredbear mod in Hello Neighbor, and it was that was a trip. Oh my gosh, 2018. I've been on this How do I only have 31 subscribers? Guys, has anyone even checked my post? No one has looked at my post. Chat. Alright, you know what? I'm showing it to you. I don't care. I got this thing in a Hot Topic. It was awesome. People there were really nice. And I got the Pomni Suit Jax plush. I mean, just look at this thing. Look at him. Look at him. He looks great, you know. But anyway, it seems like no one has commented on it, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really helps because I genuinely kind of am thinking of quitting because so many people tell stories of how they're on like they were on 100 subscribers like within 2 years of their YouTube channel, and I've been on for way longer than that, and I haven't even come close to that. So it would really help a lot if you liked this video and subscribed because it would really support me and make me continue to do this. And it would really help because like I said, I'm genuinely thinking of quitting because I'm not getting any subscribers and I'm like not. Anyway, back to spooky stuff.
They are also equipped with a diversity of limbs. All individual trimmings are unique, each with a different body shape, number of limbs, and other characteristics.
Okay.
One thing they all share in common is that they are made mostly
I like
of
how
meat.
this drawing is so good and this is the most crude thing you've ever. No shame to the artist or anything, but you can tell they like kind of sketched this very fast.
Tissue and are
My handwriting is actually very similar to this, which is really funny.
maximum of 20
That's
centimeters
exactly
in
how I
length,
write.
no larger than a
Right.
basketball.
Sorry, I think I'm yelling.
Its life starts with its separation from the crawl. It will wander to find anything that is edible and able to consume. Although it is an omnivore, being able to hunt meat and forage for plant matter, trimmings are almost entirely scavengers. Their diet consists of rotting plants and meat, including,
My hand might
but
just
not
fall
limited to, fruits, vegetables.
Oh, I'm just going to remind you, I'm going to interrupt here. I'm going to be interrupting a lot to share my 2 cents about my 2 cents about random things, and this, be warned.
Roots, seeds, insects, and deceased animals. Although its appearance is unsightly, it is a cowardly creature, only fleeing, screeching, and hiding when threatened.
Is my VTuber too big? Is it like blocking the, hold on. Is it like, I feel like it's blocking the view. I don't know. I feel like, I'm gonna take the VTuber off. I'm gonna take it off, okay?
Because of its lack of defensive traits, it lies near the bottom of the food chain, making it easily overpowered and picked off very regularly by predators. Naturally, its population would eventually die out, but this is not the case. Its population would eventually...
Hold up. We gotta go to the slowest speed.
die out.
Mass trimming infestation. Estimated 400 plus trimmings gathered under a large abandoned satellite dish. The reasons are, I can't read that. I wonder if someone in the comments is translate this. Meat tardigrades. Okay, do not dunk the trimming. Estimated 400 plus trimmings, satellite dish. The reasons most likely to be reasons are unknown for why this is the case. Yeah. Okay. So that's what it says.
Not
Oh, crap. Forgot to turn it back to normal speed. Alright.
the case. The crawl constantly produces a large quantity of trimming nodes.
Oh yeah, this is from the last video. They produce little black growths that eventually form into full living organisms that like off the crawl, which is this vine looking thing. It's this flesh looking vine, and they become their own living organism and they do whatever.
Keeping up their numbers.
See?
Naturally, trimmings can be found wherever there is abundant crawl. Trimmings grow at a decent pace.
Imagine stepping on one of these things, you just hear like under you, and you like look and you see a squished red sea bear under like tardigrade under your foot, and you're like, oh my god, what did I just kill? And your friend is like, oh yeah, you know that's a trimming. I'm sorry, a what?
reaching maturity at
Like,
around 7 months, having a maximum lifespan of 2 to 4 years.
wow.
Although they are plentiful, humanity has no proper way to implement trimmings into society. Their overabundance
This picture, I don't like that picture. I don't like this one either, but this one is even why.
has even considered them pests, due to them digging through trash bins and making
Okay, that's
excessive
kinda
noise
cute.
at night.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of funny.
Besides all of this, some people still keep trimmings as pets
That's pretty good.
and relatively domesticate them. Nuisance or not, trimmings are a wondrous creature. From their plentiful numbers to their skittish nature, they are
I love how this makes it look really big, I feel like.
truly a thing to behold. The next species on our they are truly a thing to behold. The next species on our list is the meat snake.
Oh gosh, now I gotta slow it down because there's another thing. That's no. You're kidding me. How am I? Okay, so it's like a but yeah, it's the boat riding over the way. I think it's a part of that fairy tale we saw in the earlier one. Wow.
Welcome to Minecraft Live.
Mike Chappell here, Patriot Software's founder. My third successful business employed over 30,000 W-2 employees in all.
Alright, cool. Oh my gosh, that's okay. You see how the you can see like this kind of the VHS filter, he missed some spots like this, no VHS filter. Viewer has a VHS filter, but this doesn't. You can tell this is like one of the first ones. They do get better. And like the way the screen like shakes back and
The meat
forth
snake.
instead of like, you know.
The meat snake is a
Ooh. I like this one.
worm-like creature, made of a variety of types of meat, coated in a transparent, skin-like membrane.
Transparent coating that acts as the brain and nervous system and holds the body together and contains the preserving fluids to keep the meat and organs from decaying.
Its size varies during its lifespan, depending on how much it consumes. When it first separates from the
Yo, oh, that's cool. So now I know where this photo comes from. Also, you can tell there's no VHS filter of that photo.
crawl, it is only a few centimeters in length.
That's so gross.
Eventually, it will reach an average length of 5 meters.
The blood is
Although, under extreme conditions, like natural disasters, war, or plague, it can greatly surpass this length.
Are you kidding me? We're 41 seconds in and you're already hitting me with the single frame disaster thing?
Disasters. War. Or plague. It can great plague.
Oh my gosh.
It can great
Are
plague. It can
largest meat snake ever discovered. Bro. Oh, during a sweep of underground sediments made during the war, a massive-sized meat snake was discovered stuck inside an underground railway. The beast was measured at a total of 40 meters in length. It is believed that bodies gathered during the war were fed to the creatures, causing it to reach unbelievable size. Q activity, I'm guessing is what that says. I think this picture is a picture from the wiki. But yeah, I'm glad we were able to read that. Because that was an interesting tidbit of lore.
Past this length. The meat snake's diet consists entirely of dead animals or parts. A meat snake is incapable of consuming a healthy, living organism. The meat snake allocates its food by using a tongue-like organ covered in sensors to touch and feel its
Meat snakes? Are you kidding me?
environment.
The meat snake's tongue shares great resemblance to reptilian snake tongues, being able to feel their environment, collect particles.
The sensors catch particles of decaying meat, notifying the meat snake that there is food nearby. This process shares many similarities to regular snakes, hence the meat snake's name.
Oh, I see.
Once it locates the corpse, the meat snake will open its jaw and swallow the entire body whole.
Ooh.
Once the entire body is consumed, the meat snake's stomach will release a variety of chemicals. Some will break down soft tissue like skin and the connection points between muscles. Others chemicals will then ferment and preserve the tissue to keep it from breaking down for as long as possible. After that, the remaining flesh and bones will move along the meat snake's tract and slowly be implemented into its own structure, extending the meat snake.
It doesn't even...
Unsatisfactory parts like skulls, pelvises, hair, and fingernails will be excreted.
Okay.
Speaking of skulls, the meat snake will take the skull from the consumed
Speaking of skulls,
organism and use it as its own. Each meat snake has its own skull, each corresponding.
okay, so I think what it's saying here is the first meal it takes, that's what its skull will be. So originally it has like that weird flesh skull that doesn't really resemble anything, but then as soon as it consumes its first prey, it will take on that skull. Or maybe just every time it consumes something, it'll take on that skull.
During its lifespan, it will swap or replace these skulls if needed.
Oh, okay. So it'll only do it if needed. So if like the skull gets like cracked, it'll like nom nom and replace it.
A meat snake's lifespan depends entirely on how much a meat snake consumes. The longest one has lived for was 28 years. The meat snake has no predators and is immune to disease due to its preserving chemicals. The only significant ways a meat snake can die is through starvation, burning, or complete destruction of the meat snake's membrane coating.
Okay. That makes sense.
Interestingly, the meat snake is the only member of the Carnies family that is able to reproduce.
That's cool. I like these pictures. Because this looks really real, but at the same time you can tell it's not. But it's like still really eerie. I like it.
The meat snake is the only member of the Carnies family that is able to reproduce. When a meat snake reaches an excess...
Oh, by the way, I know this is kind of off topic. Well, it's really off topic. Don't forget to like and comment so that the algorithm actually like shares this video around instead of just saying, I don't like it. I like this one better. You know? So.
...size, and is in the conditions to do so, it will commence mitosis, splitting itself in two. Then the now two meat snakes will go on their separate ways and live on as two distinct organisms. Meat snakes can only be found in moderate temperature climates, not too hot.
That looks like it's like a bigger picture.
Not too
like
cold.
it's not just like where they live, but it almost looks like if you were to peel away the this part, it would like reveal a bigger picture, I feel like.
Their population depends entirely on the amount of corpses available.
So
where there is death, there are meat snakes. Humanity will use them to our advantage. Meat snakes are a very efficient and clean way of disposing of any meat products. The preserving fluid within the meat snake's body disinfects the carrion, preventing the spread of disease. Humans use meat snakes in butcher shops as a waste bin, dispose roadkill, within war on the battlefield to dispose of festering bodies and parts,
Oh my
and within zoos
goodness.
to dispose of deceased animals.
What? They have a meat
They
snake
are
exhibit.
extremely tame, not
Oh.
caring if any creature is around them, only acting defensively when it is within consuming a meal. This means they are very easy to tame.
That thing looks really aggressive.
Overall, meat snakes are a marvelous creature with a very interesting.
Okay, so you can see like it takes the skull. You can tell like someone like mounted the skull and then drew this over it. It's really cool. But anyway, you can see it like this is like its body. So it has like a mouth and then it like wraps its body around the skull and it like inserts its tongue and then that's it. That is now fused with it. I
Way
like
of
that.
sustaining
This is
itself.
awesome.
It is an amazing experience to encounter one, as long as you don't mind the smell.
Oh. Oh my, I didn't even think of
Our
that.
next creature
Ew.
is the mimic.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, we got. Are you kidding me? Why don't you just watch the whole video at 0.25 speed? Oh, after being stranded at sea. Yo, I can read this. Hold on, wait. Okay, so it's like it is a story. So like the king, and they had to abandon the child, and he had to, like his way. After being stranded at sea, the young prince eventually was cast to an island. Injured, the prince stumbled his way into a cave. Prince used what magic he could to put himself to a healing sleep. Alright, I'm excited. Because this one will probably be the most interesting. It'll probably have the most cool pictures. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's got sections? I swear the other one didn't have sections.
The mimic.
Oh, yeah, you can tell this one's way more well made. So, Trucidatum carnis. Ooh, look at that.
The mimic is a bipedal.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking. Ooh, look at how detailed this is. Oh, I love whoever this artist is. Good job to you, man. Holy, this is beautiful.
Creature with uncanny similarities to humanoid anatomy. They
Meanwhile, his fingers. Oh my gosh.
greatly resemble.
Yes, it looks exactly like a human. If you were to say hi to a mimic, it would say hi back. But you would never know that it wasn't a real person because, I mean, look at him. If you just put a t-shirt and some shorts on that guy, he would be indistinguishable, wouldn't he?
Humans without skin, with added exaggerated
Oh,
features.
Okay, I paused too early.
These features include extended finger length,
Okay, I
longer
paused too.
limbs,
I made too early of a judgment. My bad.
bulging, empty eyes, and their most prominent feature, a wide, teeth-filled smile. Although
Awesome.
it resembles a happy face, this is due to coincidence, and is only how their facial structure is shaped. The maw of the mimic contains much more teeth than humans.
Okay,
and
I thought these were the actual teeth, and I was like, oh, that, huh? But no, this is like the back of the teeth, and this is how their teeth actually look. I like that.
teeth
Cool.
is comprised almost entirely of incisors, with some canine and premolars in the back.
Mhm.
This tooth composition is ideal for biting down onto meat
This is tooth composition is ideal.
and
I
swallowing
noticed the
Chuck's
AI
whole.
like going,
A
stumbling
mature
over its
mimic's
words.
diet is comprised entirely of human flesh. Because of this, they are found solely around. Because of this,
Why that was
they are
unnecessary,
found
and it
solely
scared the
around
crap out of
human
me.
populated areas.
Oh,
The mimic's life cycle is made of 3 stages.
we're not living
In the
anymore,
first
chat.
stage, a young mimic separates from the crawl.
It looks. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They look like
But
a
are
trimming.
thin.
Ooh. Oh, I don't like that. That's in their house? Yo, punt that thing. Nah.
Sleek, and only have
Ooh.
4 appendages. In this stage,
No.
the young mimic will hunt small animals, moving
I
on
was gonna go.
to larger and larger as they grow. Once large enough, it will begin metamorphosis into the next stage of life. Once fully transformed, it will resemble the description mentioned in the beginning.
Oh
Its
no.
hunting style changes.
Oh no, what does that say? Mimic locked inside house after owner escaped. Oh. Oh no.
And becomes much more complicated. It now stalks and
Oh.
feeds only on humans. It will locate human.
What was that? What was that? No, 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 no.
It will.
Is it like have multiple? What is this? Why is it there? It's not like. Okay.
It will locate human populated area and begin its search for an easy target. To blend in, it may use objects to conceal itself.
Oh
These
no.
include clothing, mannequins, and furniture.
Mannequins? You mean my fear of a mannequin being alive? That's not a real fear of mine. But that fear could be a reality? You mean it could be in my tiny little drawing mannequin right now? Oh, I'm throwing that thing out. I'm kidding.
Once a target has been found, the
Why does this image strike so much fear?
mimic will observe its prey and learn its routine and when it is most vulnerable. This is typically when the human is asleep at night.
What?
Once the prey is within position,
Oh
the
my
mimic will advance silently until it is close enough. The mimic will then execute it
Oh my. That scared me. Oh.
in consumption.
Oh, that scared
Once
me.
the mimic has had its fill, it will leave the scene, a fair distance away from the human population,
Oh, I don't
and begin
like
to digest
this.
its meat.
Oh. What is happening here? What? Oh, I think that's its like head.
Meal.
Stationary mimic.
Although, in the case that a human is awake, a mimic will use a variety of sounds to either lure or startle prey into cornering themselves.
Oh no.
Once a human is in place, it will swiftly attack and kill the helpless target.
God. Oh, are you kidding me? No. Oh God. Dude, they locked it. Come on. That thing can't get in, right? The thing can't get in a locked freaking door. Stop breathing so heavily. Turn off the... I don't like this. Did it get in? It didn't get in, right? No, it's still pounding on the door. It's... No! I saw... No! Oh no. I like the calm breathing. That's good. Most main protagonists in analog horror, like, please don't kill me. Like, and it's like the dumbest thing, because why would you not try to control your breathing? Also, I feel like turning off the flashlight would be a good move. Of course, then you wouldn't be able to see. Good controlled breathing. God. Oh! Oh my... Oh. Oh my... Ew! Oh! Oh, I don't like that! Oh my God! I'm done. Oh my God, why? Oh my God. Why would you do that? Oh God. Oh my God. It scared me again! That's how you know it's an effective scare. It like slowly like peeked its little itty bitty head in and then went Rah! But it's like, and that's real too. They used a real prop for that. Like you could tell, like you see like the light. Oh my word, bro. That is a real... Oh, look at that thing. Oh my God, it scared me again. Oh my... Ew, I do
The
not...
next stage of the mimic's
I love this, but I hate
life cycle
it.
has two potential morphs it may develop into.
Okay.
If a mimic has a consistent supply of food, It will develop more human-like features. It will grow skin, hair, and by the end will look nearly identical to a human being. It now can blend entirely into civilization.
I know that another fact, it doesn't mention this. I think this maybe was implemented later in the lore. It also is, like, if it's trained to be very stealthy and to blend in with things, then that's also another factor to becoming a humanoid.
And lure other humans more effectively. The second type of morph happens when a mimic receives an overabundance of food. It will grow into a larger.
Okay, so that also happens when it's trained to be very aggressive, which an overabundance of food would cause if it's just getting food and food and food and it doesn't realize that being stealthy has an advantage, because it's almost like a spoiled kid. It's just getting it and more and more and more, and then except this time it has an advantage for the thing.
More evolved hunter. Its proportions will increase.
Alright, so I'm gonna turn off the captions. We got, it crushes bones, I think that's what that is. Or maybe it's that its bones can't be destroyed. Its teeth are in the back. It has like these gum-like things. Its face looks a little goofy, I'm not gonna lie.
In length, and its humanoid features will fade away. It grows a thick,
flexible coating, provides protection and allows mobility. So it has a thick coating to protect its bones.
Flexible skin, which is highly durable, and increases in strength the more the elder mimic consumes.
Okay.
This excludes the face.
Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. She died the next day, guys. No, she died that day.
Which is now coated in a pale pink skin. The mimic's teeth have also moved deeper into...
Okay, you could tell the guy was rushing this. Maybe this guy was in college when he made this or something, because that is extremely rough.
The mimic's throat, leaving its mouth...
Okay, bark of throat. Teeth line the back of throat, used to pull meat down while also shredding it as it progresses down.
A toothless grin. It uses the dark hue.
Dark color provides excellent camo in dark environments. Camouflage.
Of its skin to hide seamlessly within a dark environment. Its skills have also been heightened.
Now that its skin and the thing
makes an elder mimic one of the most efficient predators on the planet.
Oh gosh. Most efficient on
because
the planet?
Because of the obvious threat this poses on humanity, nations around the world have released instructions on how to be able to fend for yourself in a mimic encounter. Here are the instructions.
Accept your fate. Just jump into its arms. Just say, "Kill me now," and it's gonna be like, "What?" That'd probably just eat you instantly.
1. Avoid going
Why did the voice change?
out alone if your location is known to have mimics, or there have been mimic sightings.
If your location has mimics, don't go outside. Duh. Why did it start?
2. If you encounter a stationary mimic, seemingly unfazed by your presence, quietly leave the location and alert your local authorities.
It runs at
3.
you.
If pursued by a mimic, get yourself into a position where you are able to flee. Mimics will rarely attack if a person has a clear escape route.
Okay.
4. In the event...
That's why because the person was in a closet. So that's why the mimic was like, because if they were in a big open room, if the window was open and they were like in the process of climbing out, mimic would have been like, "Man, what the heck?"
That you have been cornered by a mimic, roll into the fetal position, protecting your neck, face, and vital organs from attack. Make as much noise as you can to alert any other people. 5.
I don't know how well that's gonna work. I think it's just gonna pry you open.
If you have a weapon,
I think it's just gonna pry you open and eat you like an orange, bro.
Do not use it. A mimic is fairly resilient, and any strikes or shots on a mimic is not
Bro, you're just gonna hit it with a baseball bat and it's gonna be like, "Bro, what are you doing? Hide! Stop! I can't attack you. This is an open air." Alright, whatever.
effective enough to bring it down in time. Instead, use it as a barrier between you and the mimic to block any attacks.
The guy who has a gun. The guy who has a little teeny pistol. Excuse me?
6. In a situation where a mimic is hunting in the immediate area and is not aware of your position, hide somewhere low, like under a bed or behind other furniture. A mimic will not linger too long to search for prey, and will move on.
Be safe and avoid.
For being highly skilled predators, it sure seems like they don't predate a lot.
Avoid any encounters with a mimic at all costs. Next up, the harvester.
Next up, we got the harvester. Like, bro. Okay, so we got the. Oh, that hurt. Okay. He made it easier to read, I think. But the. Oh, crap. It was long. He slept for what seemed like forever. Okay, so his like sleep was long, but the prince's sleep was long. He slept for what seemed like forever. As he slept, the land around him changed and grew. It was unrecognizable from when the prince first arrived, but the sleep still needed time to heal the prince, much more time. But it kept the prince safe while he rested, guarding him from the elements as the land changed. Oh, you could see it was like spring and oh my god. I need to turn it back. Oh, that's blood. Ew, 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 stop eating. You know what it sounds like he's eating? It sounds like he's eating a, it sounds like he's eating an apple. Oh my god. Oh. It warned you in the video that there was gore, so I don't think I need to make an announcement now.
I interviewed a survivor who was being abused when he was
Oh my god, wait. This is the app my mom uses.
about 5 or 6 years old. And his kindergarten or first grade teacher kept noticing, you know, he was misbehaving. He used to be the quiet kid. He used to follow the rules. He was very
I just want to
quiet.
listen to
and,
this.
you know, all of a sudden, basically overnight, his behavior changed. And he became aggressive and violent. And she just kept
That's your fault for not checking on their YouTube yourself.
sending him to the office, getting him a suspension, all of these things. But not once in like 3 years of this behavior did anybody ever ask him, "Are you okay? Is something going on?" Nobody asked him. And he said to me, if somebody would have asked me, I would have told.
Right. You have to think about how scary it must be as a kid to be in that position.
Yeah.
And, you know, they probably think I'm going to get in trouble for this. And so they oftentimes don't say anything. And I think that, you know, part of probably what you're.
Okay, but what was happening? Nothing? This is 3 minutes? Heck no. That was dumb though, because like, what do you mean they were like contented? Guys, this video talks about and shows imagery of graphic content, like gore, violence, death, flashing lights, you know, all that.
The harvester.
Congregenter Carnus, I think? Congregenter Carnus? That sounds right.
The harvester is a large, bulbous mass.
Oh. This drawing is very different. Oh, I like the detail.
With a large amount of tendrils spreading from the base. The bulb measures around 3 meters in height and 2 meters in diameter.
She's 9 feet?
The tendrils, on the other hand, can extend up to 150 meters in.
I'm sorry. How long? 400.
Diameter horizontally.
Horizontal. Imagine vertically, bro.
The harvester is a specialized form
Oh, that's a lot. That's gonna kill you.
of crawl that grows in a unique and
This
deadly
is
way.
alive.
A harvester is created when a node that will grow into a harvester, instead of separating, continues to grow. Eventually, it will grow tendrils of its own. It uses
Bro, what is happening here?
the energy provided by its mother branch and expands its reach further. Its tendrils hit
Oh, so there's most of the time like crawl near it.
just below the surface of the ground.
I love the cheery music while it's explaining how you will die to this thing. You will die.
Harvester is equipped with 2 types.
Okay. Large tendrils equipped with two venoms, a neurotoxin, and an anti blah 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 to efficiently catch prey. Smaller tendrils are tough, being used to dig through dirt and breaking apart tissue. Categorically, the ends obtain nutrients.
Of specialized tendrils. The first type is bulky and flat. They lie the closest to the surface.
I like this.
These branches are lined on each
That's
length
nice.
of the tendril with spines, extending in the shape of a bear trap. On each side of the branch, those particular spines have a vein that feed into them, that
Oh, I
pump 2
see.
types of venom. On one side, the spines can inject a neurotoxin,
A
which will attack the
neurotoxin?
nervous system of whomever it is injected into, causing sudden paralysis.
Then the other
The
one.
other side can inject an anticoagulant, which when injected, prevents blood cells from clotting. Whenever a large animal moves
Anticoagulant.
across the area armed with these tendrils, the
Ooh.
branches will clamp onto the animal and thrash
Oh.
violently. Once the prey has been injected with both venoms, the tendrils will rest and the prey will immediately collapse. The
Does it,
animal
like,
will
use
be
the
unable to move
tendrils?
due to the paralysis, and the wounds caused by the thrashing spines will not stop bleeding. All the prey can do is lie
Oh, because it releases blood clots, so it will not stop. Ooh.
patiently until succumbing to blood loss. Once the prey has bled out, the second type of tendrils come in. They lie below the
Ooh.
spine equipped once. These branches are thick, but very sturdy. They share similar anatomy to the small branches of the crawl, equipped with organelle that absorbs nutrients.
Okay, that's what that says.
These tendrils sense the blood and move their way to the surface and begin to absorb the vital fluid.
Oh, no.
Once the blood has been consumed, the tendrils will wrap around the body
I
and
knew it was gonna say
begin to
that.
shuffle downwards. This movement loosens the soil and slowly pull the body underground.
I knew it was gonna say that they wrap around it and yank it down to the ground.
Once secure, the tendrils will continue to feed until there is nothing but scraps.
Dang.
The nourishment absorbed by the tendrils will be sucked back into the main
Will it
bulb
get
of the
bigger?
harvester. This bulb houses all
Oh, look at the ew.
the vital organs and the venom glands that pump into the spines. The nutrients are then converted into
Okay. the
usable
noodles.
energy.
Mhm.
The remains
This
underground
is the first
decompose.
one that hasn't had like a single weird like glitch.
Providing a rich
So far.
soil, causing very prominent plant growth, which then
Oh.
attracts more animals.
Oh.
A strange behavior the harvester displays as its choice of diet. The spines will only activate on larger animals, allowing smaller ones to pass by unaffected. The spines
Oh.
will also not activate on some species of bird. There are a couple theories as to why this happens. One, it could be that attacking smaller animals would cost too much energy for what they get in return, making it not worth the time.
That makes sense.
Another could be that smaller animals may attract larger animals or predators, allowing a safe place where prey may thrive and lure more predators.
Honestly, that's a good theory too. I think
It
maybe it could
truly
be a
is
little bit of
astonishing.
both.
Although it is a spectacular creature, it is also very dangerous.
No,
The
duh.
harvester is decently rare, only populating sparse areas in the northern hemisphere and woodland forests.
That looks like a mimic face. See, I'm telling you, these are bigger images.
If you are stung by a harvester, there will be no way of helping
You were cooked.
being that there is no
Yeah.
cure, and fatality is 100% positive.
Oh my god, no, you're kidding me. Okay, so yeah, they just told it to you straight, which I mean, makes sense. Oh my god, it said something about a harvester attacking someone. Oh, come on, I bet. Ah.
100% positive.
Oh. Family attacked by harvester while hiking. Authorities refused to handle the harvester, only putting up warning signs and and access to the public and address to the public to be more careful. Wow. During a family of four, blah blah blah. Okay, so they were going on a hike and they were attacked by a harvester, and the police refused to kill it, essentially. go back to normal speed.
The best thing you can do is avoid encountering a harvester in the first place. If you are hiking, take note of any warnings or
Oh, I like that they incorporated the newsletter, because take note of any warnings or signs, and then also because they said they were putting up
signs
signs
saying that there are harvesters around. If you also notice an abundance of lush, ground-dwelling plants in a forested area, and there are no signs of wildlife, this is suspicious and you should leave the area. Staying close
I never see signs of wildlife in forests. What are you talking about? My local park, I
to
never
the
see a
base of
deer or
large
anything.
trees or rocks. If you find yourself in the middle of a harvester ground, do not panic. Sudden movements
Do not panic.
may activate the tendrils and will inject you. Although a harvester is rather forgiving, do not risk any skittish movements. Remain calm. If you have any objects with considerable heft, like coats, backpacks, or full water bottles, gently take that object and lightly toss it towards the bulb and away from your escape route. This will activate the spines on where the object lands, distracting the bulb for a moment. You will then slowly begin to do wide shuffles away from the bulb. If possible, throw another object when you are certain you are a fair enough distance away, just to be safe. Continue until you are completely sure you are out of harm's way. You may come out unscathed, but don't be too obnoxious, or you will be a harvester's
Alistair's angel.
next meal. Next up is the host.
The host. Oh god, that picture looked creepy. It looked like it had a bunch of eyes. Oh no. What are we gonna see, bro? Ah, it hurts when it like does the big... Ah, it sounds like it's farting in my ear. Are you kidding me? Bro, you cannot read that. Outside the cave, during a time of hardship lived the island critters. Critters were struggling in this hard time. There was barely enough food to go around. They would go and gather whatever they could. Family attacked by harvester while hiking. Authorities. Okay. Oh my gosh, wait, what? It does? No, you're kidding me. It does! You still cannot read that, bro. Yeah, I can't read it. I like how the images of the life of the flesh Vita are drawn well enough to the point of looking very realistic, but also to where you won't live in fear of an elder mimic breaking into your home. Speak for yourself. I do. As an elder mimic myself, I like to hide in the dark as long as that weird looking object called a switch doesn't turn on the lights. I like this. This may be mentioned somewhere, but what if the reason the harvester doesn't attract star animals is because it's under the belief that it's something like a trimming? Maybe, but wouldn't it attack a meat snake or a mimic? Meat snakes and the others might not grow anymore. I feel like this doesn't really make sense because it believes that this is the species, but then it also wouldn't. Alright, okay, so how to squeeze through a human being through a 5. How to squeeze a human being through a 5. Excuse me? I'm sorry, what? Alright. We're gonna go back to normal speed because now we kind of know what it says. Like, hold on. It says, outside the cave during a time of hardship. Why does everyone think the prince is a giant meat snake? I'm lost. Context clues, since the prince being in a cave, the creatures, they're much smaller. The prince. Okay, so the prince looks like a human though in all the pictures of the prince. Makes it anyway. Oh, I got you.
Time has come, make a break from. The host of influence.
Imperium Carnus.
The host of influence.
Ooh. Look at that.
More commonly referred to as the host, has its name derived from a host who invites guests to an event. Not to be confused with a host, a harborer of parasites or disease. The host is a semi-humanoid looking organism.
Excuse me? Where do you see humanoid? I see the only humanoid thing is that it has a torso, arms, and a head. That's it.
It has the structure of a head, torso, and arms. Other than this, it shares no other characteristics.
Am I just the writer of Vita Carnus now?
The lower half of the host is comprised of a mass of fibrous tissue and tendrils
Fibers tissue. Spike with 3 digits used like fingers.
that burrow into the ground to hold the host in place.
Oh.
Instead of skin, the host
Ooh, look at that.
is covered in muscular tissue fibers, tendons,
So is every other Vita Carnus. What are you trying to prove here?
and veins. In some parts of the body
There
are
it
covered
is.
in a
That's the
meaty
same thing
plate,
from referring to
used to
veins.
cover any large exposed
A meaty
areas,
plate.
but allowing movement. The host's head has a smooth surface where the face should be.
Mouse slit blends into neck muscles. Oh, like this? Is that what that is? Here? Oh, maybe it's this
Attached to
thing.
a crooked neck, which houses a slit in the
Oh,
front
okay.
used for feeding.
Okay, it's right here, yeah.
On the host's back is a mound of pores. Protruding from these pores are hollow, hair-like structures, extending outwards. These hairs are barrels that release spores produced within host's body
Oh,
by
no.
being fired into the air.
Okay, so that's why the pictures were so far away.
These spores are hazardous, so keep clear of them at all costs.
That's why. What are you doing? Oh, God. Why did I swear to... That looks like a cult. I know there is a cult in this series. Come on, there's another thing. Here it is. Oh, I know what that is! I can't spoil it, but I know exactly what this is. I know exactly what this is a picture of. Okay, because I studied the lore on the wiki, so I know a bit more
Luckily,
than a
the
standard viewer at this point.
Host is rare, only found in North America.
Bro,
Obtaining info about the host is a very risky and daunting task. This is because of their rarity and of how dangerous it is to be up
oh
close
my
to one.
goodness, bro.
The sores released by a host is very
The sores?
dangerous when inhaled. A host will release a cloud of spores into the air, which will be picked up by wind and carried great distances. If an organism inhales the spores, the particles will find their way into the organism's brain and infect them.
Oh, wait, I know what it does.
An infected organism will show no symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after infection, the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change.
And it also turns green
The
because
first
of that.
symptoms that appear are
Oh, shoot.
restlessness, sluggish movement, numbness of joints,
These are like opposites. Restlessness and sluggish movement.
and lack of coordination. Then more serious symptoms appear over time. These include dizziness, migraines, impaired
migraines.
speech, and
Ooh.
trembles.
And
If
trembles. Why do you
If
get an
you
accent?
or someone you know show these symptoms, contact poison control or emergency services. After a total
Oh.
of 6 to 7 hours after infection,
Bro.
the organism will cease all
Nope,
activities
I'm
they
not
were
doing it.
previously doing
I don't know how many people in the comments are going to comment what you know, but I'm not doing it. Okay? I'm not one of those people.
and begin to walk.
Oh my
The
god.
direction the
Why?
activities they were previously doing and begin to walk.
So it's just a person.
The direction the infected
think
will
that's
walk is
snow.
towards the host whose spores have been inhaled by the infected individual. If the infected
Oh god.
makes their way to the host. They will kneel down in front of it,
Oh.
expose their vital organs,
Yeah,
and the host will promptly gut and remove those organs. The host will consume them and discard the left.
What was that?
Remove those organs.
What's that near its...
The host will consume them and discard the leftover scraps.
Ew.
However, if
Yeah,
an
that's what
infected
meat
organism doesn't reach the host within a 36-hour span or is treated for their infection, the effects will wear off and return back to normal.
Woo!
If a host is unable to find prey or doesn't like its current location, it will unroot itself and move to a new location.
I can just imagine its feet going...
Their scarce numbers and the hazard of being
Only known photos of a living host?
around one
These...
makes getting info about the host very daunting. All you need to currently know is that the host is extremely dangerous and should be avoided at all
I love
costs.
how they're like, it's very hard to get information, yet we'll dump all this information on you about literally the entire organism.
Next, the monoliths.
Monoliths. What was that? Oh, I think this one will be readable, hopefully. This takes us frame by frame. Yep. Although one day the critters found the cave while searching for food. Oh, they found the prince. Okay, so it was harsh outside. They couldn't find food, you know. Also, I don't know about you, but there's theories that he's a meat snake. Didn't look like a meat snake to me. Although one day the critters found the cave while searching for food. They found the prince in trance in his healing sleep. Critters were so awestruck and enchanted by the prince's magic. I don't know what the red dot is about. Darian Quilroy. Quilloy? That's a weird last name. If that's his real name. Bro, I hate these ads, because look at this. This is not a photo with an axolotl. There's a photo with a fat solotl.
You can be the first millennial in history to book a trip on a device that is not their computer.
Stupid ad. Okay. Back to creepy.
The monoliths. The monolith is a very new creature, only showing up in June of 1972, in the area of... There are only 7 monoliths, all of them located in a circular position, 1.5 kilometers in diameter. This ring of...
Okay, I wonder if, like, that redacted stuff... Judging from the censorship, I'm going to assume the monoliths just scream slurs at people like 14-year-olds in an FPS lobby. Monoliths are found exclusively on a non-existent island in the Hudson Bay. What? Wait, where? Wait, how did you
Monolith
figure
in a
that
cir-
out? Does it... where does... I don't understand. Monolith Meat Heaven? Meat Heaven. Climb the meat, cowardly meat, to borrow meat, butchered meat, gather the meat, empire of the flesh, meat heaven. Huh. If you turn the harvester's underground tentacles right side up, their full size would actually be taller than the monoliths. Oh yeah, huh. Interesting. Might be the only one, but out of the species, I love monolith most for its for its gigantic size and mysterious nature. Monoliths are located. The red dot is a polar. Oh, that's the red. That's why the red dot, I think. So we got is a polar bear provincial, a rather secluded part. Okay. The critters urgently thought to themselves, who is this creature? Why are they here? Are they dangerous? May grow food or heal sickness. Continue to argue about the prince's magic aura, and the majority of the critters agreed that the prince was dangerous and should not be meddled with. Copied comment. To be fair, it's just transcribing the secret page in the video. Yeah, it's not a harmless, helpful for the planet, and progressively gets worse and more dangerous. Yeah. Anyway. Vita Carnus and the end of the world. Yeah, this...
There are only 7 monoliths, all of them located in a circular position, 1.5 kilometers in
dot.
diameter. This ring
Hudson
of monoliths surrounds...
Ah, stop!
The monolith is a Titanic-sized being, measuring roughly 120 meters in height. Each monolith has 2 trunk legs that are firmly
Oh my, I just realized how big... What?
embedded underground. Each monolith has
Oh,
2 trunk legs
This is
that
giving Attack on Titan vibes.
are firmly embedded underground. The legs connect to a
Oh!
torso.
Excuse me?
The creature itself is made of hundreds of thousands of meaty strands, tightly woven together to form
Oh my gosh, I imagine you feel it and it just feels like you get rope burn just by touching it.
the structure. These strands end at the neck, fusing into a solid mass of hardened flesh in the shape of
Okay.
an upside-down triangle, with a
That's
hole
how-
in its center.
I was like, how does the head work?
On each side of the monolith where arms would be, there are dozens of long, rope-like
Ooh.
appendages.
Arm tendrils will sway and strike any throats or any large objects passing. Large to this thing is probably the size of an ant.
These reach just barely to the ground.
How is this thing so precise with throat?
At the creature's feet, the strands go deep into the earth and extend horizontally a decent distance away.
They reach the core, bro.
What the monoliths do is simply stand and do nothing. The only
What the monoliths do is do nothing. Oh look, yeah, they are in a circular
activity documented
formation.
that the monoliths have done was in
Stop!
during this period, they were
Ah.
extremely aggressive. When the group of
Oh my word!
were making their way to the city, the monolith
Oh.
that they had passes roared a deep bellow and swung its appendages at the team, completely wiping them out.
Spite
When-
of Artemis. Wait, we've seen that they're a recurring character. They die?
Military vehicles were dispatched. Once they got close enough top the monolith, it roared another call, this
Oh.
time releasing an EMP blast, completely knocking the vehicles out in the vicinity.
Oh.
Finally, long-distance rockets were fired and struck the creature.
Alright, hold on. Before it even happens, I'm gonna turn it, and I'm gonna... Or wait, I can just go frame by frame. Yo, where is it? Oh! Is this the EMP blast? Oh, that's cool. You'd see its tendrils like going.
Although damaged,
Okay,
it
there wasn't
regenerated
anything
at great
secret.
speed and resumed its stance unscathed.
Dude.
Eventually, the area has been fenced off and is now restricted to all. Ever since, the monolith stands silently, now only a grand spectacle of awe and mystery, only adding
They killed him.
more questions to these meat beings. And finally, the last creature on this list is marvelous and
I know what the last one is, by the way, because I saw the wiki. Hee. I got spoiled. I won't spoil you guys though, even though most people have probably already seen this great series. Hold, let's move frame by frame again. Who is this creature? Why are they here? Are they dangerous? Yeah.
Marvelous and majestic world that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
Oh, it doesn't even... Oh. Thanks for watching. More to come. Bye-bye. Oh, we got a new one.
Spectacle of awe and mystery. The last creature on this list is an orb comprised of a
Okay.
The singularity is an orb comprised of a dark-colored mineral with hints of luminous colors within its core.
The singularity is estimated to be 1 meter in diameter. The orb has several...
Singularity is estimated to be 1 meter in diameter. The orb has several unique qualities that are not well understood. The singularity typically can be found suspended in air by an unseen force.
I love how when you do that, it's just a normal
There are also a variety of reading that have been documented coming from the orb itself. Various things like magnetic fields, energy signatures, and other pattern-like signals released by the singularity. The population of these creatures is unknown. Almost all info about the singularity is hidden or confiscated by officials. We were only able to receive one classified document about the singularity being held by... Marvelous and...
Oh, look, this is the thing that was completely removed. What? Oh.
Majestic world that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
Cool. Good job, Darian Kilroy. Of course, we're not done here. There's much, much more. This video is going on for a while. Just stick
What
around.
is Roblox, y'all? What the heck is Roblox? I'm so glad you asked. Like you said,
it's terrible.
This could be the greatest discovery of the age.
Baby. Okay, they're switching channels on a TV.
Oh, let this feeling in.
Have any information of the whereabouts of...
Oh.
Let this feeling in.
Have any...
If any information... 1980. I'm guessing
information of the whereabouts.
I'm guessing this has something to do. Oh wait, he's wanted.
Be making a dish that has recently gained a fair amount of popularity. Today's dish will be a cheesy crawl penne.
Cook at home kitchen. So cheesy crawl penne. Huh. Honestly, this looks fire. I would eat this if it was actually cooked.
A cheesy crawl penne.
Paneer. Got penne, cook along. Wonder if you could actually cook this with like real meat.
To start off, these will be the ingredients you will need. 3 cups of penne pasta. Roughly 3 cups worth of fresh crawl. Try to get a variety of sizes when you buy yours, or when you harvest them yourself.
But I thought these things tasted disgusting and they weren't good.
Half a cup of green onion. 1 teaspoon of salt.
Did you guys know those are distant relatives of leeks? How did they be? Oh, I'm kidding.
2 tablespoons of Cajun spice. 2 tablespoons of parsley. 1 tablespoon of dill. 1 tablespoon of garlic.
See, I feel like you could actually make this, except substituting this for actual meat.
A pinch of pepper. And finally, the most crucial ingredient. Nutrier Company's newly released flavor enhancer.
Bro. Alright, so
Bring
that's
out the
another
richness
thing.
of flavors within each and every meal.
New trier.
First, get a medium-sized pot and fill half of it with water.
Yo, is this a cousin of the Simpsons? Bro, that is spilling everywhere. What happened? Oops. Made a bit of a mess there.
Add a pinch of salt, which is used to help the pot come to a boil faster and help flavor the pasta.
No boiling? Question mark?
Then, set aside to boil. Grab your crawl and a sharp knife. Begin to cut the meat into a rough mince.
It looks like, oh, never mind. Oh, it looks like it was like real meat, like that's bound by or like saran wrap. You can kind of tell. So good though. It actually almost makes it look more Don't like the music cut out. Bro, the person having to do this. Like, oof.
All is soft on the outside, but the interior has a surprising sturdiness.
Is it moving? I think that's just it. Is music back?
Then, gather the meat and set aside.
Really, bro, they didn't even cut that. They didn't even, wait, it's like a big chunk right here. It's just a whole section of crawl. You didn't cut up the meat, bro. Okay, what are you doing? Oh,
Mince the green onion into rough segments.
At least clean the knife, man. Clean the board. Adds more meaty flavor, I guess. Oh my god, the poor guy having to do this.
Take this mince and set aside as well. Next, grab your skillet and preheat with along some oil.
Put the crawl on. It looks like kind of like steamed vegetables. That's
Take
what I'm
your
thinking
minced
of.
crawl and spread it evenly across the skillet.
Again, not just questioning the giant chunk over here.
Stir occasionally until crisp and brown.
Also, wasn't it mentioned that like crawl tastes disgusting? Yeah, I saw that. Make sure that you aren't allergic. My son, and wants to go outside to play. Yikes. Oh. Shows this to my sister who loves to make culinary recipes. I told her to make this sometime. Then she went to the internet to look up what animal crawl came from. After about 15 minutes, she came to me and told me to stop showing her my sci-fi crap. The cropped gif of the steam. Wait, 3.
Water reaches a boil. Add your penne and stir.
Oh my gosh, you can.
Occasionally.
What is that? Oh, it's the noodles. I kind of like that it's a cropped gif because it makes a TV
Cook
show
until
feel
soft.
really low budget.
At this time, your crawl will be brown and crisp.
Yeah, that's just meat.
Add your minced green onion and then the spices.
It looks good.
Mix well.
I hope this guy actually
Once your pasta is finished cooking, strain it.
I hope this guy was actually actually cooking this some, so he actually got to eat this.
Lay your cooked penne evenly into your dish.
Oh, you saw the gas mask? That's interesting.
Then add the crawl
It
topping.
was either to cover their face or for lore. Dude, that looks so good. I want crawl now.
Sprinkle a generous amount of cheese along the still warm crawl for it to melt.
Ah, I see. That's how it melts. I hope bro ate this.
At this point, finish preparing the dish with your flavor enhancer, but allow your dish to cool to a temperature below 60 degrees Celsius,
music is
or
like...
else the enhancer will not work.
Also, is this supposed to be cut off? I feel like this, it looks like it's supposed to be cut off.
And now, you may serve and enjoy.
I'm enjoying. Is there anything about the prince in this one? I'm guessing there will be. Now we got all this. Confession booth, reacting to Markiplier, blah, blah, blah. We got this thing. I love this picture. Oh wait, I'm gonna pause it and go frame by frame. No, there weren't any comments about the prince thing, so I wonder if he didn't include it. Ooh, that hurts. Oh, the TV just shut off. Why is the TV still static then? I'm just putting it to normal speed and seeing if I see anything. Of course, as soon as I do that, something. So I don't have to listen to the hellish audio. Who are they? So I guess it's talking about the singularity. Alright. Normal playback speed. That was... Come on. Rewind faster. I'm spamming! Oh! Although other critters ignored the rest of their fellow kind, said they secretly visited the slumbering visitor. They slept what little food they had. They snuck what little food they had and carefully fed it to the prince. Greatly hastening their recovery, I'm guessing? Hustering? Hustering their recovery? Hindering, maybe? No. Hey, hold up. Oh, and the full. Okay, so the new tire flavor has a triangle. We see being worshipped in the full footage video. It also has the same color as host spores, so it may have mind controlling properties. Huh. Okay, so although the other critters greatly hardening their memory, that definitely says recovery. Oh, maybe it is host spores. Okay. No tight harness. It means nourish the flesh, of course. Hastening the prince's recovery? Wait, but it doesn't say. No, I think that it's actually a well, I can't say. Oh. Alright, so hastening the prince's recovery. Fed to the prince, greatly hastening the prince's recovery. Oh! So they're trying to snap him out of it so they can eat him. Ah, that's smart. That's smart. It's not good for the prince, but it's really smart. Mids and beginning. Oh, my 80s TV. More to come. Alright, we got...
Dread dealing with your insurance more than weak Wi-Fi?
We're owning a pet
have
trimming now.
Insuranoia. You should have NJM.
Many people get pets for companionship. They form bonds and grow relationships with these animals, even to the point of them being considered a part of the family.
Of course.
Most people get dogs or cats, but maybe you want something more interesting.
Yes, I do.
Then, you may want to get yourself a trimming.
Okay, that's really cool. I like that.
These lumps of meat have grown a reputation to be a loving companion for many people in the recent months. Although, most people may not know the proper ways to care for them. Today, we will be showing you how you can care for your pet trimming.
That's great, dude. That
Taking
looks so
care
good.
of a trimming is fairly easy, but
It
this is
doesn't
no
look
reason to slack off.
It doesn't look like the description because there's like this gap, obviously, but it still looks great.
They are living things and do require maintenance.
Maintenance.
The first thing to keep in mind when keeping a trimming is the temperature of your home. While trimmings are resilient to both high and low conditions, you want to keep your base temperature near room temp, maybe slightly cooler.
Okay.
That being said, trimmings prefer warmer areas to nest. A simple setup you may use is a box with some blankets on the inside.
Bro, they just threw them
Make
in.
sure there is enough for your trimming to cover
Oh my
itself.
gosh, it would have been funny. It would have ruined the immersion if they just threw the freaking trimming in.
And now, you have a comfy bed for your buddy.
Oh. I want a trimming
Next,
now.
you want to give your trimming the best diet possible. Trimmings are not picky eaters and will eat anything you give them. To keep your trimming healthy and strong,
It just gave it freaking eggshells and give it eggshells and banana peels.
a diet of dry cat or dog food that is high in protein, provided 2 times a day, is best.
Okay.
As a treat, you may give your trimming any scraps of your food. Things like apple cores, banana peels, or eggshell
Banana peels.
are a perfect snack.
For real?
A thing to remember is trimmings are nocturnal and make plenty of noise. To prevent you from having
Instantly
sleepless
turn
nights,
off
Try to give your trimmings
I'm instantly turned off from having a trimming.
first meal in the late morning or afternoon. This helps them be active during these times instead.
Wouldn't you want them to
Another
not be
thing
active?
to consider if you want a pet trimming is where they will be living. Your home should have enough space for your trimming to roam around, as well as access to the outdoors, like a backyard. If not, be sure to take your trimmings on regular walks.
Bro.
This gives your trimming the exercise they need, as well as allowing them to meet other trimmings. Trimmings are a social creature and need to interact with others of their kind, like how they do in the wild.
So I'll just buy 2.
When it comes to entertainment, trimmings are not the most active and aren't the best at fetch or tug of war. But here are other ways to keep your trimming entertained.
Give it an iPad.
Some toys that trimmings like are little items they can push, around, pull, or carry. Trimmings also enjoy things that you enjoy as well, like watching the television or listening to the radio. They love seeing and listening to all the funny things coming from the devices.
Oh, you can tell the time was fake.
After a long day, your trimming might be dirty and need a wash. To clean them, start your bath with a gentle warm water.
Give us a nice
with a bit
bath
of
that has
hand or body
jets.
wash.
Yo.
Gently scrub the trimming's feet, armpits, belly,
oh, look.
and
the thing is
neck
different.
fold. Remember to be careful around their face and avoid getting soap in their eyes, nose, and mouth. Gently pat dry with a towel when done. Now your buddy is all clean.
Oh. It's glitching. It's glitching.
And lastly, as said before,
I'm on a YouTube video. Dad, I'm on a YouTube video. Okay, so
trimmings are social creatures, so be sure to give them plenty of affection.
I was petting him in reverse. It was before this, frame by frame. It was like a bunch of 7s. I don't know if it was just like a simple visual glitch or what. Okay, it was. The font's different though. It's interesting. Alright.
And lastly, as said before, trimmings are social creatures, so be sure to give them plenty of affection. They love receiving pats, scratches, and pets. They also love to sit
I'm just imagining how disgusting this thing would feel right now.
with you and cuddle. Since they communicate with each other in the wild, it is best to replicate this behavior with them as well.
Communicate
Simply
with
talking
them?
to them is plenty enough. You can talk about your day, if anything interesting happened at work, if you are working on any new recipes, or talk about the weather. Trimmings are very good listeners and love to be involved.
Oh.
With all of these in mind, you are now well equipped to have a trimming become a part of the family. Do things right, and you will have a companion for a long while.
I was like writing stuff down. Alright. Wait, do I even need to switch? Can I just go frame by frame? I can! One day the prince awoke suddenly thanks to the critters. Never use harsh soaps. I like this. One day, the prince awoke suddenly. Thanks to the critter's assistance, the healing process had finished very quickly. Prince had fully recovered and was now fully aware of their surroundings. Surprised by the sudden awakening, the critters ducked and hid from the prince's sight. The trimming I had was attacked by a dog once and lost 2 of its 6 legs. So I had to deal with people thinking I was raising a mimic for a long while. No! Sadly, my poor little meatball passed away. No! Not your little trimming named Meatball. No! People thought you were raising a mimic. That's sad. That's sad. Threw a rock at the area and boom, out of nowhere, harvester tendril thrashes at the. Ooh. I don't want a trimming in my house. Dad's in the trimming after 3 days.
As said before, trimming.
That's funny. Alright. Cool. Oh, Redbubble, new merch, Ko-Fi, and Instagram for art. Alright. Meat snake specimen. Yo! Oh, this is gonna be different, isn't it? Imagine trying to explain to your boss how you lost a 40 meter. Okay, so this is about the big one that was found in that one tunnel. Can you just put the tape in instead of going? Here we go. Oh, the unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or viewing of the following footage is strictly prohibited. Oh, guess we can't watch it, guys. All right, that's a shame. I guess we won't be watching this. Sorry, guys. I guess that's it. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna watch this. For these instructions leads to severe penalties forced by federal law. Discard this tape immediately. Even if I'm allowed to watch it?
In the year of 1945, with the war finally ended, the cleanup process had started. During routine sweep of an underground train tunnel, the cleanup crew made a grotesque discovery. Found completely filling the tunnel was a meaty wall, and in the center of the mass was an opening with several skulls surrounding it.
Oh, that's...
Closer inspection of the blockage revealed that the mass was actually an extremely engorged meat snake. Its impeccable size had blocked off the entirety of the tunnel's path. There was many strange things with this creature. First was the coloration.
Pecs.
A typical meat snake's color is bright reds and light browns. This particular meat snake was a very deep maroon.
Oh, really?
Another strange thing about it was its behavior.
Look at its
This
teeth.
creature barely moved.
No, wait, those are
Meat
skulls, aren't
snakes
they?
are normally sluggish and encumbersome, but the specimen discovered seemed to lack even basic motor functions.
Dang.
Its behavior
So those aren't even teeth, those are skulls.
was that of a plant's. Stationary, with only minor movements within. One would assume it was dead. The reason the meat snake may act this way may be because it was completely lodged in place and minimized movements to conserve energy. But how would it have gotten this deep into the tunnel in the first place? And
Feels
by
like
the
a
looks of
documentary.
weathering, it had been in there for quite some time. So how did it get so large? The answer was discovered by a different cleaning crew, who found the other end of the tunnel. They followed it until it met with the other end of the meat snake. Alongside it was a huge pile of
Well, we're seeing that. Or wait, we don't have to do that. Look at all that. Oh my goodness, dude. Look at all those bones. I'm guessing this is the meat snake, and this is all the whoo, man.
pile of
Carcasses.
This meat snake's skin also displayed great amounts of resilience. It took
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks very shiny.
several days of cutting to even obtain a sample. Here, you can see the clear difference between this meat snake specimen versus a normal meat snake.
Oh my goodness. Comparison shows a great difference between a regular meat snake right, and specimen found left.
Membrane. Testing on the sample showed that it had great immunity to damage. It tolerated extreme freezing temperatures, extreme heat temperatures, and even high doses of radiation. It is a wonder how such durability can occur in an organic creature. Another strange phenomenon is the smell off the skin.
Oh.
Normally, it would have a sour smell of rotting flesh. But the specimen displayed a rather pleasant smell, like that of cooking scrambled eggs.
Oh.
Meat snake was later discovered to be missing by unknown survivors.
It was missing?
Meat snake grew in size was discovered to be...
That looked like a mimic face or something. Or wait, I don't know. I keep forgetting. Alright. Let's go back and then let's... Now let's continue. Oh, here we are. And... One of the critters built up the courage to meet the now awake stranger. They crawled to the prince's side and extended their hand in friendship. Prince reached back, E.T. reached back, and together they formed the bond that will change their fate. Wow. Alright. Ooh, this one's gonna be bad. Ah, stop. Stop. Ow. Oh, thank you.
As of the time of this video's release, we have been facing a concerning increase of missing persons and fatalities on a global scale.
Oh no. It's being
The
generic.
reason for this is because we are under attack. We have discovered that there has been a significant growth of mimic populations, which is threatening public safety. National leaders have released this instructional recording to teach you on how to defend yourself. Here is what you need to know about the threat. Mimics are humanoid, intelligent predators that are highly adaptive and feed solely on human prey. Mimics gain information on people by watching their daily lives and pick to hunt people when they are most vulnerable. The most common times a mimic will attack is when you are asleep, that walking alone, or in a cornered position.
Yeah.
Mimics are cautious and calculative creatures, taking precautions to ensure a successful hunt. They utilize various tactics to capture a person by surprise.
Surprise.
One of them.
Okay. Since I just got that warning, I think I'm gonna cut it off here and we're gonna end this here. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Goodbye. You guys are awesome. See ya. Remember to like and subscribe and comment so this video circulates. Peace. Game on.